Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Puspita. I'm from Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta. Thank you for the opportunity. Today I will present our research with the title Implementation of Environmental Ethics in Ecopedagogy, Best Future-Free Learning in Sukoharjo Regency. Our team consists of 5 people. They are Hastaris Tiopalupi, Wahyu Widiatmoko, Siti Hadiati Nur Hafida, Alex Surya Pratiwi, and me. The table of contents in this presentation, number 1 is introduction, number 2 research and methods, number 3 result and discussion, number 5 conclusion, and the last is reference. Introduction. School teachers' application of environmental ethics needs to be comprehensively studied because it plays a vital role in shaping student character, who cares about the environment from an early age. However, research on environmental ethics in school rarely gets attention, especially in Indonesia, where environmental damage is still very worrying. Various environmental problems such as global warming, climate change, environmental damage, resource crisis, environmental pollution, floods, forest fires, and many more must be solved thoroughly. To create a good ecosystem, humans must have an attitude about their environment, from small things to things that significantly impact the environment. And this problem will solve through the learning process in education. So what is environmental ethics? Environmental ethics is the basis of human behavior in environmental interaction. Environmental ethics contains 3 main principles, namely, number 1, the earth is limited in providing source of life. Number 2, humans are part of nature. And number 3, humans are not rulers of nature, but are managers of nature to remain sustainable and can continue to support human life from generation to generation. Ecopedagogy is an approach to making people aware of how to treat ecology or the environment. Ecopedagogy-based geography learning directs each student to take ecological actions. Nah, ecological actions can be interpreted as a literary movement to awaken students to become individuals with understanding, awareness, and life skill that are in harmony with nature conservation interests. Why we choose geography? Because the material in geography subjects we learn about environment and the interrelationships that influence it. Research method. The staple of research is qualitative research. The design of this study use a descriptive design. The source of data used are primary data and secondary data source. Primary data source were obtained directly from informants. Our informant is teacher in geography subject at senior high school in Sukoharjo. We use consideration, and the consideration of the school has applied for the Adiwiyata program. In comparison, secondary data was collected from previous research journals and books related to the research theme. The data collection technique in this research is an interview with teacher, and the data collection was carried out using a snowball sampling technique. In the PPT, we have attached interview card. Number 1, awareness regarding the application of eco-pedagogy and environmental ethics. And number 2 is participation in the application of eco-pedagogy and environmental ethics in school. Our informant consists of 4 people, 4 teachers from 3 senior high school, 2 teachers from senior high school Nguter 1, and 1 teacher from senior high school Sukoharjo 1, and number 4 is teacher from senior high school Tawangsari 1. Results and discussion. Our result. Based on the interview, environmental damage in Sukoharjo is very worrying, especially pollution caused by factory waste. Our informant number 2, he said, as a teacher, I'm very concerned about the environmental damage that has occurred in Sukoharjo Regency, especially because of the damage caused by waste pollution. It also happens that my school area is close to a factory whose waste is very polluting the surrounding environment. And he also said environmental damage are not only caused by natural factors, but also by human negligence. For example, in the area near here, there is a lot of air pollution that causes air pollution. We are very concerned about this condition, so we as geography teacher must have prevention that is done through learning. The interview above show that the teacher in Sukoharjo Regency have a sense of concerns for their environment by feeling concerns about environmental damage. The teacher regretted the environmental damage and said the environment should be guarded and preserved. This attitude represents a sense of concern for the current environmental condition. This attitude can create the emergence of environmental-based programs during learning. The teacher role is vital in providing an understanding of environmental ethics based on eco-pedagogy. A second result, applying environmental ethics based on eco-pedagogy can be started with a learning program close to nature. Our informant number 1 said, in learning geography, we can distribute programs that are suitable for the environment. In learning geography, school hold outing class such as to Gunung Kidul Yogyakarta and others area that can be used as learning resource. Our informant number 3 also said, learning geography apart from discussing the environment, we also hold outing class activities that support environmental-based learning activities. The result of the interview above show that the application of eco-pedagogy-based environmental ethics in geography learning can be applied through outing class activities. In addition to understanding environmental conditions, the outing class activities hopefully can prevent environmental damage around them. And the informant number 3 said, for the implementation of eco-pedagogy-based environmental ethics as a geography teacher, he also always insert materials about the environment, for example, by inviting students to discuss environmental damage and the students are asked to find solutions or handling them. Based on the answer from the interview above, in addition to doing outing class activities, the teachers in geography learning can also invite students to discuss environmental damage or environmental problem. The geography teacher asks students to find solution or handling that can be done to the problem raised through discussion. And then our discussions based on the result of interview, it can be explained that the implementation of environmental ethics in school has been run by the principle of eco-pedagogy based on the environment. Environmentally based eco-pedagogy principles can help the geography learning process throughout class. Eco-pedagogy is a movement back to nature by exploring the value contained in cultural heritage regarding nature conservation. By Sumarpoto. Education must be able to build individuals who have character and awareness of nature or environment. Throughout in class, the student can observe the environment closely, so it can increase student curiosity about the real condition that exists around them. Students will learn to use real problems and discuss them in class to solve this problem in geography learning. The conclusion: implementing environmental ethics and eco-pedagogy-based geography learning by teachers on environmental sustainability has been running in Sukoharjo Regency following the principle of environmentally based eco-pedagogy. The application of eco-pedagogy-based environmental ethics through education in school is very appropriate because the learning process is always given learning close to nature conservation. The role of a teacher is very reliable to appeal to students regarding environmental ethics based on eco-pedagogy. A teacher is a role model for students where all their behavior will be imitated and also used as a guide in doing things or practice in everyday life. The attitude of caring for teachers' environments will significantly impact the learning process at school, where students will practice environmental ethics even though they are not in the school environment. And the last from my presentation is reference. Thank you for the opportunity. If any question, please.